Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is August 5th, 2025, and the top cryptocurrency news is as follows. We will start with our ETFs, where these days both the Bitcoin ETF and the Ethereum ETF continue to have outflows. We do not have huge outflows at the moment, however, we are still in the red. And beyond ETFs, I want to tell you that even ETPs have had outflows, specifically $223 million in outflows after 15 weeks of continuous inflows. As you can see in this chart, for 15 weeks we were in the green, but last week we had $223 million in outflows along with all other markets, mainly due to Mr. Trump's tariffs, as you know from previous episodes. Moving on to our ETF news, I want to tell you that CoinShares also wants its own Solana ETF, which will include staking like Rex has done, so good luck to them. And moving on to companies buying crypto, Metaplanet bought 463 Bitcoin just yesterday. As for Bitmine, it hasn't made any new purchases, but I want to tell you that in just 35 days, it has amassed 833,000 ETH worth $2.9 billion. It is by far the largest entity on the planet holding Ethereum, and it did all of this in 35 days. Another company that has made a move into crypto is VERB, whose stock has risen because it now supports TON. Specifically, VERB Technology is raising $558 million to buy TON, as we understand it, and the company is being renamed Tone Strategy, making it the first publicly traded company to own TON as an asset. Its stock is currently up 114% on the 24-hour chart. Moving on, we move to Solana, and specifically DeFi Development Corp, which is buying Solana. This time, it bought 110,000 Solana for about $18 million. And while we're on Solana, I want to tell you that Solana is starting to ship its phones, and they're shipping them to over 50 countries. So, in the coming days, wait for the phone to arrive in your hands, and we'll see if there's any new trend with this phone, like the previous one after meme coin and the airdrops. Moving on to a new DeFi, we go to CreditX, which unfortunately went down after being hacked for $4.5 million. This particular DeFi runs on Sonic and was active for less than a month before being hacked. The latest positive news we heard is that the team reached an agreement with the hackers, and the money will be returned within 24 to 48 hours. Users who lost money from this hack will be compensated by the DeFi platform itself via treasury. In the form of an airdrop, users will get their money back. And moving on to our coins, we go to Hyperliquid, which is also returning $2 million to users after its API was shut down. Specifically, Hyperliquid's API was shut down, resulting in traders being unable to make any trades for 37 minutes. As a result, obviously, a lot of people lost money, and Hyperliquid is apologizing and refunding the lost amounts. Finally, moving on to our last cryptocurrency for today, we go to Cardano, where the community is donating $71 million to upgrade the network. Specifically, the Cardano core team received the green light from the community and received 96 million ADA from the ecosystem fund to strengthen the network. We're talking about a 12-month plan that aims to upgrade everything in Cardano. The main things that will be upgraded are Hydra, which is Cardano's engine for very fast and small transactions, and Project Acropolis, a modular refactoring of the Cardano node for greater flexibility and easier onboarding of new core developers. In addition, there will be an upgrade to reduce RAM usage and operational costs for stake pool managers while increasing performance. And perhaps one of the most important is Mithril, which is essentially, as far as I know, an upgrade for Cardano validators. And the most important of all is Ouroboros Leos, which is Cardano's consensus engine, or Cardano's engine, to put it simply. It's one of the biggest upgrades the network has ever made in its history. And now it's time to head to our beloved cryptocurrency market, with Bitcoin sitting at $114,000, with the price just for another day below our resistance. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is August 5th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone and have a good day.